यो गाइस, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। यार क्या हाल चाल है बताओ। हम्म टाइटल तो तुम लोग ने पढ़ा होगा। नीड टू टॉक व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन इन द गेमिंग इंडस्ट्री एंड एज वेल एज। यार भसड़ बहुत मची गई है आजकल तो। कुछ भी बोलो, भसड़ है, लड़ाई है, झगड़े हैं। कांट से व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन। और बाय द वे, मैं जनरल वीसी में हूँ। अभी फिलहाल तो थोड़ी देर गेंशिन खेल रहा हूँ। गेंशिन के बाद सीएस खेलेंगे, काउंटर स्ट्राइक। एंड गाइस, जिसको भी प्रोडक्ट रिव्यू चाहिए, चैनल को 250 सब्स पहले पहुंचाओ। इस लैपटॉप का पूरा फुल ओनर रिव्यू दूंगा। एज ये पूरा का पूरा सिस्टम नया है और करेंटली इसको आए हुए ज़्यादा टाइम भी नहीं हुआ है मेरे पास। एक 10 दिन हुआ रहेगा हार्डली। इट केम बाय आई थिंक सो 12, 12 का तो आया ही है। तो जो भी होगा इस, एक चीज़ तो क्लियर है यार, मोबाइल गेमिंग तो अलग ही बूम कर रहा है, वो सब अलग है। बट मैं एक चीज़ को लेकर थोड़ा सा कंसर्न ये था। हम मस्ती मजाक में तो बोलते रहते हैं आपस में, बच्चों, सॉरी मैं आपस में तो हंसी मजाक करते रहते हैं। द मोस्ट कंसर्निंग पार्ट कम हियर ना, जो फ्री फायर के बच्चे जो फ्री फायर खेलते नहीं है, एक्चुअली दे जस्ट शो, दे जस्ट शाउट। क्या बताऊं यार। आजकल के बच्चों को ऐसा हो गया है कि फ्री फायर इज द थिंग विच दे कैन गेट द डोपामिन, लाइक व्हाट टू से, डोपामिन बूस्ट मिल जाए उस गेम से या वो हरकत करने से। इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड माई वर्ड्स, यू माइट। और आजकल देखो, मोबाइल गेमिंग के लिए मेरे को फुल रेस्पेक्ट। ओके, मेरा ऐसा कोई पर्सनल ग्रज नहीं है या पर्सनल लड़ाई नहीं है। एंड एज वेल एज गाइज, मैं ये बोलूँगा, ठीक है हम मानते हैं क्रिएटर्स गाली देते हैं, बट दे डोंट गिव पर्सनली टू एनी वन और एनी पर्सनैलिटी। अब हंसी मजाक में बोल देते हैं वो अलग बात है, लेकिन जो बच्चे आजकल के कर रहे हैं, दैट इज़ नॉट फाइन एज पर माई थॉट। हाई डी बिजी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम यार। क्या जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट सीसी क्या बोलना चाह रहा? Two people are watching, guys. Make sure to like, share and subscribe if you're new to the channel. और guys, ऑफेंड मत होना, जो बात करूंगा फैक्ट बोलूंगा, बिकॉज यार आजकल ये बच्चे हो गए वैसे.
Picked the wrong test subject.
आजकल देखता रहता हूँ फ्री फायर वाले बच्चे जिस तरह बिहेव करते हैं, हाउ दे लाइक गेम खेलो यार, लेकिन तुम्हें एक रिस्पेक्ट नाम की चीज देनी आनी चाहिए, वो तो आती नहीं है. हेलो एवरी, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार. न्यू लैपटॉप प्राइस, ये भी मेरा लैपटॉप पड़ा है 68K यूजिंग क्रेडिट कार्ड. Using credit card I got in 68K, otherwise this would be 76K. और करेंटली मैं पीसी पार्ट्स के लिए भी मैं सोच रहा था. पीसी पार्ट्स तो मैंने बेच दिए एंड आई गॉट द फेयर प्राइस. सब्सक्राइबर कम हो गए क्या ये? हाँ यार 220 पे आ गया वापस से, क्या करूं? ग्राइंडिंग इज की फॉर एवरीथिंग. और ऐसे मैं बोलूं फॉर अ वीक यूसेज, एक हफ्ता जो मैंने यूज किया है उस हिसाब से इट इज गुड. लाइक उसके प्राइस पॉइंट पे पोटेंशियल है, वहाँ पे खड़ा होता. एंड द सेकेंड मोस्ट थिंग इज, देखो कोई भी चीज़ एकदम सही तो बनाएंगे नहीं कंपनी वाले, यू ऑल्सो नो दैट. थोड़ा स्टटर ये सब है बिकॉज ग्राफिक कार्ड उतनी ऑप्टिमाइज करेंटली है नहीं. As you know, 40 and 50 series are not full optimized and full-fledged gaming अभी उतनी नहीं होती है. तो उसके लिए you can expect a decent amount of performance. और अगर मैं बोलूँ फुल ऑप्टिमाइज्ड में अगर खेलना है, जो AAA टाइटल गेम्स हैं तुम लोग खेल सकते हो, जैसे अपना GTA हो गया, एज वेल एज अपना साइबरपंक, ये सब खेलोगे तो तुम्हारा ग्राफिक कार्ड उस फुल पोटेंशियल पे चलेगा. एंड करेंटली गेंशिन इज़ नॉट काइंड ऑफ दैट गेम. गेंशिन पे मैं अभी जैसे खेल रहा हूँ, इट्स सब कुछ है, सब कुछ मैक्स है, बट देन टू कुछ पॉइंट पे मैं ग्राफिक को लो कर दी कि ताकि ये इतना भी जल्दी मैं रन आउट ना कर दूं ग्राफिक कार्ड को.
Fry! 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 Picked the wrong test subject.
$67 PT पिट गए गुरु पिट गए Oof. Oh, guys, if you can suggest a game regardless than Genshin Impact, तो यार Discord है, chat है, तुम लोग सजेस्ट कर सकते हो कौन सा गेम देखना चाहते हो स्टोरी मोड में या एडवेंचर में. You just tag it or ping it. थैंक यू फॉर द लाइक. जो भी देख रहा है
Hey, there's a newsstand over there. We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama.
भूख
There's
लग
no
रही
way
है
they let
और
their
आप
readers down.
दिख गए.
Isn't
वाह
it Charlotte?
बेटे, तेरी गुद्दी लाल कर दूंगा चक्का के, ठीक है. गाइस, आई एम अलाइव. करंट चली गई, सॉरी गाइस. अनफॉर्चुनेट है, पता है. स्ट्रीम करते करते ये सब होती है. रुको 2 मिनट रुको गाइस. लेट मी टर्न ऑन द चैट्स. मोबाइल में चैट खोल लूँ तुम लोग की. यस, खिला दो मैगी. अब कसम से भूख लग रही है, मैगी भी खिला दो. मैं खुद पानी वाटर डाइट पे चल रहा हूँ साले. मैगी खिला दूंगा.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
ये क्या न्यूलेट पे अटैक हुआ है? व्हाट द फक. भाई एक सॉरी गाइस अगर स्टोरी नहीं समझ आ रही है. ये क्या है वाटर डाइटिंग? बोलने का मतलब तुम सुबह से पानी में रहो, लाइक पानी पियो.
Hey there, you two.
हल्का फुल्का
Fancy
कुछ
running into you here.
Yeah,
ज्यादा
that,
कुछ नहीं.
and also, what
एंड
the heck
मोस्टली
was
वाटर
all
पे डिपेंडेंट रहो पूरे दिन.
trading?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little either I got lucky.
पेट भर खाओ, मतलब एकदम एग्जैजरेट करे मत खाना. शाम रात को जब खाना खाते हो पेट भर खाओ. ऐसा खाओ कि पेट भर गया. इतना भी नहीं कि तुम्हारे गले तक आ जाए और हलक से
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
इनडायरेक्टली कैमल बन गया. हाँ मान ली.
Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
और ये देखो किनिच इस बार बोल रहा है.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
एक मिनट देना गाइस. La 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 la.
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggle considering the amount of but in reality, rest assured, no Saurians were harmed in the process.
Just a minute guys, just a minute. एक बार वेदरिंग वेव भी खेल के देख. नहीं, नो ना, मैं एक गाचा गेम मर मर के तो खेल रहा हूँ, मेरे को दूसरा नहीं खेलना, समझ जाओ ना भाई. इसका चस्का लगाने वाला आदमी साला एग्जाम देने गया है, वो खुद नहीं खेलता और तुम लोग मुझसे एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो. सालो उससे तो खिलवाओ, मुझसे ही खिलवाते रहते हो.
Oh, okay.
वैसे वॉदरिंग वेव्स है कैसा? Like it's worth
It was a pretty open
then
and
I will
shut
give a
case.
shot.
In my testimony, but I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, I appreciate your kind.
Kaniche the speechless! Kaniche the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask, that how thing...
Oh,
Guys, हो
that
सके तो
thing.
नए बंदों को
Yeah,
लेकर आओ.
What's up with him?
could be.
Not acclimatizing?
Too bad he can't come out to argue. There's nothing. Apparently, it's forbidden to release.
Paimon sure... Paimon's been down this road before.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that.
यार
But how? What? That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps
आयरन को
randomly.
चेस कर रहा
Anyway,
था, आयरन सोल
this
को.
morning I saw a
Iron
notice
मेरे से
outside the
आगे चला
Palais
गया है.
Marmonia about an event that's set to take. I was
265 पे चला
planning
गया
to
वो.
stay
मैं
here and
अभी
do some
220 पे
exploring
हूँ,
for.
guys.
It'll be a good chance to let that. If you're free, why don't you come along?
And my this is new for
I know
you
where it
all
is.
guys. मैं एक चीज रिन्यू करने वाला हूँ and that would be much exciting and much awaited by my side. जो तुम लोग मेरे मुंह से सुनना चाहते हो, गाली नहीं. Of course, that is कि मैं माइनक्राफ्ट का सर्वर फिर से रिवाइव कर रहा हूँ. Not the old one. It would be new storyline, new. सब कुछ नया, कुछ भी पुराना नहीं. Okay guys. अबे हाँ ना तो जवाब दे दो. तीन लोग देख रहे हो, कुछ तो बोल लो. देख
Looks like I remembered correctly.
Wow, this is...
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days.
हाँ मालिक.
There must be some
बस.
efficient workers in
मैं कैमल हो
Fontaine.
गया. मैं कैमल
Quite
बन गया.
impressive.
Phew,
few
खुशी मिली?
days. One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes
अबे
to
वो
blow people away?
डाइट इसके लिए
No,
ऐसा
no,
फॉलो
no.
करोगी?
Given my past experience, I can't let myself get...
एक तो तुम्हारा
Well, I
gut-
can't believe you actually remember me. It's me,
तुम्हारे
Lepine
गट
Pauline.
बहुत सही रहेंगे.
That's right.
rather than
The unlucky one.
पेट खराब
Of
है.
course. How else would we
तबीयत
have
खराब
been...
लग रही है.
Fantasy
ये सब नहीं होगी.
At least that's how I like to think of.
दूसरी
I know
बात,
it sounds like
तुम्हारा
that.
खाने
As
का
you can
जो
see, the theme of this
proportion
amusement
है,
park is
वो जितना
co-construct.
कम करोगे तुम्हारी
Well,
बॉडी
that's
के
a
लिए सही
relief.
रहेगा, तुम्हारे लिए
Nope.
सही रहेगा.
I might be inviting others to help fund this, but
Huh? Ha! Look at you, Pew. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on.
और मैं जो अभी सर्वर रखने वाला हूँ माइनक्राफ्ट का, it will be
Sorry,
open
just
for
ignore that
all
little gizmoid.
kind of
He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
तुम लोग को white listing करनी पड़ेगी.
wow!
फॉर्म
You
भरना
ought to let
पड़ेगा.
Miss Charlotte see your cool get.
ID
Mass
देके, but
production,
no
the almighty
nations.
Dragon Lord, and one of a kind.
Starting from
there
the
has
scratch
never been another like me,
and building
nor
till
will there ever be.
जब तक
And
मतलब
another
DBG
thing, I shall have you know that I am Kahola.
Oh, what? Heavens above!
Idiot meets idiot.
What's
Idiot
all the
meets idiot.
fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Hope you are watching, guys.
Miss
If you're
Navia!
new to the channel, please sure to subscribe the
Allow
channel.
me
यार.
to introduce the star behind all the work that's
और
gone
हाँ
into
guys,
this
मैं तो
venue.
बताना भूल गया.
Miss
पागल
Navia,
सेन की नई
President
वीडियो
of
आई है.
Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
पागल सेन पिटे हुए शारियों के
Oh,
साथ
hello,
जो हम
everyone.
लोगों ने काम किया.
Partner,
देख सकते हो.
Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
हम लोग जितना
What
सीरियस
about
गेम
me? What
हमारे
about
चैनल पे
me?
रहता है
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really...
जहाँ पर हम
He's
enjoy
not
करते हैं.
wrong. I caught yours. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau.
Oh, see that? That's what I... Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered Navia...
It's no big deal.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Na... On... I couldn't wait a month. After all, who else but the Spina...
Sorry, I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short, the
Huh?
That's right. The one and after much persistence, not only is our adorable...
By the way, Miss Lepine Pauline, have you decided...
not exactly. By chance, thanks to this unexpected opportunity.
That's right. So as for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here for anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking... It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income.
Paimon
अबे
would
बस
be even
कर.
more...
Well, as everyone needs to eat. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Esca. Look over there.
गाइस अबे डीबीजी भेरे एक तो इसको भी समझाना रहता है. नया सर्वर है, सब कुछ नया है, नो टीम्स नथिंग. और मुझे वो ईमो किड्स नहीं चाहिए. I don't want any emo kids first of all.
You! Yes, you! For the last time,
जो
the
genuine player है,
ingredients
जो खेलना चाहते हैं, मैं उन्हीं लोग को ही रखूंगा.
Well, I'm sold.
You little...
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work. Anyway, if you're interested in taking...
ए भाई.
Greetings. The sheer lack of standards here. The ones that leave their guns behind by accident and then come back to collect them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget.
Oh,
Wait, has that happened?
no.
Huh?
Just before we started, it didn't look like something.
Oh?
Do you think of...
That's what I assumed, but I didn't see. I trekked.
What did the authorities make?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a mole before even addressing the question of what was actually. Thankfully, the ever reliable and
Wow, that's
Mind if I ask what kind?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're
You could say it comes.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat.
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... Don't dare
भाई
you turn your nose
साहब
above the...
क्या
Time for a
बमर है
timeout, old timer. Sorry, where?
give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
अब स्केचिंग करने बैठे हो उस आदमी को
Something like...
ओह
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Hmm.
Sorry. Is something... I know, it doesn't really look like a gun, and it certainly could shoot as well.
No, quite the opposite. Please, don't mind me.
I should be the one thanking...
Don't mention it. Besides,
Not at all. Oh dear. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
मक्खन लगाने में आ गया हाँ
I'm sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun. Correct. It's most likely based on my experience. Given why I came, time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify. Perfect. Or, if you want to...
पैलेस
अब पहले सोलह करेंगे कुछ कुछ
Oh, man.
Bro!
Are you mimicking me?
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real.
nice
Quite a few of them, actually.
I think the English
what are you
dub
Allow me to introduce you.
has come up
Bro, a bro who heals other bros.
oh what the fuck भाई मेरे यहाँ बादल है
Ah,
और बारिश
that
नहीं
bro.
होगा
Nice to meet...
मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ
please, if Paimon hears the
यहाँ
word
पे
bro
इतने
one
दिन
more
बारिश हुआ
time.
अब गर्मी
Oh,
होगा
I'm so sorry, Paimon. Quick, Aoife. Paimon.
Seriously, bro? I mean, and Kanich. Come on, brother.
It's quite hard to...
In that case, guess I'll have to introduce myself. Hey, traveler. I've heard a lot about you.
white
I'm Aoife,
traveler
a vet
white
from the-
traveler
Oh,
guys
no, not you.
You
Oh,
can
that
use
wasn't
the
directed-
AI to read out
Anyway,
the
back on
name.
topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Just a second guys तुम लोग का ये थोड़ा लैग हो रहा था चैट उसके लिए मैंने रिफ्रेश किया
Why, you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Fork-a-cuckoo. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for...
It's Cheval Moran.
ah ये कभी कभार पागल हो जाता है क्या मेरा यूट्यूब?
Ah, right. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology. Anyway, long story.
So, you guys are.
He is. It's his first time
Even though it's your first.
Right. But they still.
Don't you get it? They all just.
Wait, what? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are.
Meaning everyone looks at.
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over.
So, if he was here, we'd be making.
Aoife, there's nothing. You're a big boy.
You think that's what. Anyway, suffice it to say.
How so? He's so.
Let me guess.
Bro, you.
Not me.
Oh, that pesky little chatter. So that's why he hasn't.
That, plus he's all.
Nice one. If I.
Oh no, bro.
If they had managed that, but when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku, I wouldn't be surprised if there.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for. I may be able to. As for Aoife.
Not like it's my.
Wait a sec. Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a I'm starting to picture him flap.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull.
For real now?
Of course I'm for real.
All right. But our priority right now.
Leave it to us.
You sure?
And if Kakuku.
Wait.
Well, then it's your. There you go.
Bring it. Nothing new there.
What's all that?
No way, bro.
Nivlet.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here.
I can understand his words, just not what they.
Oh no. Bro.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again.
Oh, you know one another.
He's a friend, yeah.
Great. Well, that was easy. Look, guess that's one less lost and found notice.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to... I'm just about done with my business.
Stay and hear them out first. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
Oh.
That's right. Very
Wakil
perceptive,
Saab.
Mr. Yud.
So you've met Nervalet before?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as for this other gentleman...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, that sound... But should we really discuss...
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I believe he's... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have...
Sure thing, bro.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there...
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice drawing engineering.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling...
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this...
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help...
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lupine Pauline's convention.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from? Huh. Well...
Anyway, according to due process, and following on from our conversation, drafting said agreement may take...
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it? Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you...
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefer... Sometimes you just have to let the...
For real now?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
You're not exactly...
As for the bad news, Kakuku accidentally overheard some... But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so...
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by...
What a shame.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay! Problem solved!
Quest complete. That was very shortest one, if I would say. एक ही मिनट गाइस, तुम लोग का चैट में खोल लूँ बस। पता नहीं चैट में क्या दिक्कत होता है साला। काकू काकू लो और ए what nice 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 हाँ मेरे हिसाब से तो मेरे मोबाइल में सही दिख रहा स्ट्रीम एंड ऑल। हाँ मेरे हिसाब से तो मेरे मोबाइल में सही दिख रहा। अब चैट करो गाइस विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम। Day after tomorrow, he said. Confirm कर लो। ओह, बस ये टिक 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 यही एक चीज मेरे को इरिटेट कर देती है। And currently I need to switch to my Wi-Fi also. Let's see.
It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects should be over by now. Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing. Hey everyone, we're here! Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning!
वाह सही हो गया।
Oh wow, Cuckoo! Is that good news or bad news though?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Wriothesley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remember he was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, the smugglers were very. But all this happened before I happened to notice.
Oh, right now we will be in and as Kinich.
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natland's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
यो गाइस आ गया.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
क्या हो गया guys?
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now.
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great!
In other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Huh? Oh wow, no way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases. When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life. In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Ooh. Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hostage?
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility. And speaking of selling stolen goods...
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but...
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets...
Get out of here! Out of here!
Yep, that's the plan. Outta here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro! Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroron?
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
नाइस वाह या ये देखो ये भाई साहब गो टू ओरोरॉन एंड नीफा
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
Hello. This is Rakesh speaking from Amazon. गाइस क्यों नहीं आ रहे हो यार? ठीक है।
Bring it!
A haal.
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get
Oh, nice.
Did you miss me, bro?
Goop.
Ugh, not you again. Nope.
Hey, Gramps. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for
Get it away! Get it away from. Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Poor a How.
Eva. As a sort.
Huh?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how?
Don't lose hope, a How. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement.
Same standard?
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant? Also, there's no such.
Anyway,
Why you? Between the two, Kakuku wins the cuteness comp. Ah, really? Wait, who are the other?
Ah.
The lost and found notice is up. Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
2 मिनट वेट करना आया मीटिंग में. अरे आराम से भाई.
Bring it!
अब फिटिंग है. फ्लोर और ऊपर जाना है? चलो फोर्थ फ्लोर ही जाना, मैं क्या फालतू में। कैमरा कैमरा भले थोड़ी देर के लिए बंद है, ठीक है।
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Ah! Who's there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes! Let's go check it out.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tibet are you doing here, Auroran?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
One of his owners. Kind of.
हाँ बता Paradox.
Bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
मैं इधर ही हूँ.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette?
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different thing.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
So, Auroran, you said you were here to claim a lost item.
Yeah, so basically...
वाह. बता क्या चल रहा है अभी
For
तेरा?
real now? Oh, come on, bro. Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun. All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out, and when we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys. Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon, you're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically a household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelet too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroran has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now. Auroran's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza.
Okay.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
What the heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natlan...
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask...
Sure thing, bro.
Auroran actually looks pretty serious this time. Interesting.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So, I got it. But I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are
No, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, item itself came from Natlan. It would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a
Such a
See? Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut, or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
खत्म मेरे हिसाब से तो ये पार्ट खत्म
Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Risley's back! Judging by your expression, it must be...
It went smooth.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting.
Well, if he didn't need... On top of that, although he hasn't shown... So, if you ask me, his every move... Or, maybe he'll cut his losses and at least Natlan will get the stolen...
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in...
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act. When that time comes, we will be relying...
We'll be waiting for the good news.
Bro.
तुम्हारा कैमरा बंद था इतने देर से
क्या हो गया
तुम्हारा कैमरा की इतने देर से बंद था
कुछ काम कर रहा था
अच्छा अच्छा
भाई यार ये कितना लंबा क्वेस्ट है डे आफ्टर टुमारो हाँ डे आफ्टर टुमारो मतलब परसों 2 बार करना पड़ेगा
Novelette sent someone to contact us this morning.
न्यूलेट से मिलने जा रहा वाह क्या ही खेल रहा हूँ
Hey everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word from Mr. Argento. It'll take place this afternoon.
Oh, really? Huh.
Seems like you share our concerns.
Indeed. Capturing someone, the criminal might try to blend in with the crowd. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparation.
Mm-hmm. We'll be deploying, of course, fingers crossed, everything.
I noticed a bunch of familiar...
We'll trust your instincts. Oh, yeah, and by the way,
the Spina di Rosula will...
The only potential issue is with... it would be... All right, no more jokes. Miss it, but, to be honest, we shouldn't have but still... Well then, feel free to head down to this...
I'll do my best.
लग जाएंगे कि मैं one go में आज तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा ये
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation schedule...
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. And rooting for you.
All right. I'll head over to the venue now. Hal's been harping on. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
ये क्या आर्कॉन स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है आर्कॉन भी नहीं है
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They...
कलेक्ट कर ले तो पता चला मैं भूल ही गया
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
हफ्ता लेना आ गया चलो इधर टेलीपोर्ट हो जाता है काकू काकू इत्थे चलना साले चलते हवा में मुंह मत कर देना
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. Traveler, Paimon's...
What the hell, man?
Your friend thought you might be thirsty.
Damn.
Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
कौन सा वाला?
After him!
ये पता नहीं मैं इसका था फाउंटेन का बहुत दिन से किया नहीं था
इवेंट वाला है क्या?
हाँ स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है आर्कॉन
Unlicensed and illegally done.
इसका स्टोरी है
It's not going anywhere.
ये नेटलैंड है नेटलैंड से सामान चोरी करके स्मगल किया हुआ है एंड इट्स रिलेटेड टू
मैंने तो गेम नहीं खेला बहुत टाइम से मैं ना बताऊं आपको कब खेला गेम फुरीना समन करिए फुरीना के हाँ फुरीना के लिए लास्ट टाइम यूज करा था जब उसका बैनर आया था आर्ट लेवल 6 के बाद नौवीं का के बाद उसके बाद तो गेम ही नहीं खेला
सिनेमा तो है भाई ये।
All right, that's a wrap.
Unbelievable!
Will you now? I think I did you a favor
नया
by
वाला वो खेल
pulling
लिया
you
Archon
away
Quest
from your audience. As
हाँ,
for
Archon
whether
तो
you were
मैंने कर लिया
facing up or
Nightlight
down
वाला।
along.
You.
नहीं मॉन्स्टर वाला जो आया है
हाँ सॉरी मॉन्स्टर में
Of
क्या
course, I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no
2-3
choice.
दिन खेलो ना तो
I
सब नाम
desperately
भूल
needed
जाओ।
the I was an expert. But my son, once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming. Oh, my son is about the same age as you
रीमॉन्स
are.
के लिए रुका हुआ
If
हूँ
only he could have turned out more like you.
मैं तो नेक्स्ट बैनर के लिए वेट कर रहा हूँ।
स्कर का आने वाली है ना
Begging you. I see you're from Natland too. I still have a
बहुत
chance
लोग
to help
बोल
my
रहे हैं
son
कि
straighten
ये
himself.
आने वाली
Isn't
है।
standing together?
मम्मी
Our
आएगी
fate
और
is in
किनी
your
चाहेगा।
hands, young man.
स्कर का भी बोल रहे
स्कर का ही स्कर का ही स्कर का ही मैं स्कर
I
की
don't
करूँगा
believe a
ये
word
चाहिए बड़ी बड़ी
Wriothesley
ट्राई
had
नहीं
you
है
just about.
A gambler? Me?
First of
5
all,
स्टार है क्या स्कर?
are you really? You've been
हाँ
keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts. On top of that, the way you
Huh? What kind? I can
मेरे
explain.
को एक भी 5 स्टार
I
इलेक्ट्रो
actually
नहीं
grew
है
up in.
How? Here's your chance.
तब तो तू निकाल ले रेडन।
Moment I eat this scumbag!
रेडन कब आ रही है
अब भगवान जाने सबको ही तो
4 दिनों
A
में
compulsive liar. I bet you're just a Fontaine. Of
विशेष कहाँ
course,
से लाऊंगा इतनी सारी 4 दिनों
I
में
might be, but does that matter?
मेरी
I'm
पीटी
just
क्या
here to arrest you. Besides,
जीरो
prying the
पीटी
truth out of
डैम
you is
लग गए
पर गारंटीड है
हैं? आ रहा था क्या?
हाँ
many
हाँ
things.
50 हाँ तो
तब बढ़िया है भाई।
And me? What about?
एक मिनट देना गाइस कुछ पार्सल ले ले रहा हूँ।
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine.
I'm back.
I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Ah, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the Almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar... Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge. Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
देखो यार, नेक्स्ट बैनर का मैं खुद नहीं बोल पा रहा कि पैराडॉक्स कुछ और बोल रहा है, बाकी लोग और बोल रहे हैं, और यहाँ पे गेम के हिसाब से और गेम में जो लीक्स मिल रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से अलग है।
नहीं, 5.6 का सेकंड वर्जन का बैनर रेड नहीं है। मैं 5.7 की बात कर रहा हूँ।
ओके, 5.7 की बात कर रहा है।
5.7 में स्टर खाएगी।
ओके, तब तो सही है। तो मुझे क्या निकालना चाहिए ये बता।
डिपेंड करता है तुम्हारे पे कौन सा एलिमेंट नहीं है।
इलेक्ट्रो डीपीएस तो है नहीं मेरे पास, और रेडन तो एज अ सपोर्ट रहेगी।
in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Yay! Traveler, Kanich, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal... So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern. Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte. Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen? What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Gahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it. So, I guess I'll be sticking.
देखता हूँ नोटिस देखता हूँ दीपान भाई। ओह, ये इवेंट खत्म होने का नाम नहीं लेगा, मेरे को भी पता। हाँ, ये कौन सा कोड ऑफ फाउंटेन रीजन? भाई नोटिस ओके 5.6 में ये सब है। हम्म, अच्छा चांस है इसमें निकलने का। बट यही है, माइट भी स्किप करूंगा या तो किनिच निकाल के। किनिच बेटर रहेगा पैराडॉक्स।
यार एक इमेज पे क्या करोगे?
बात तो सही है। चलो मतलब ये सेव ही करना बेसिकली।
मैं बोलूंगा या तो राइडन या फिर स्कर्क।
कर कौन से एलिमेंट किया?
क्रायो।
क्रायो। चलो क्रायो ही निकालते हैं, क्या करेंगे। मेरे पास अगर देखा जाए
मैं सही बोलूं, मैं ना स्कर्क पे समन करूंगा ना ही राइडन पे। अब मेरे को 6.2 अपडेट के लिए
6.2 भाई
मुझे वो चाहिए, क्रायो आर्कॉन।
दीपन भाई पुल का वीडियो नहीं बनेगा, पुल तो पूरे लाइव पे होगा। 100-150 जितने पुल देंगे वो तो एक लाइव में उड़ेंगे। न्यूलेट वाला मैंने शॉर्ट्स डाल दिया है बहुत पहले, वो देख सकते हो। क्या फटी पड़ी थी साला, 68 पे निकला था वो कमीना।
आसानी से निकल गया भाई।
भाई उसके बाद तो नसीब ही नहीं हो रही, उसके बाद आरले निकली है सोच। अभी करेंटली देख, अभी ये जोहान, ये पुराना प्लेयर है अपना, उसने मेरे को ये टीम बनवाई है।
You
अगर
want
स्ट्रीम
me
देख
on
रहा
your
ना तो
team?
ब्रो व्हाट द फक भाई, उसने मेरे नोवेलेट को उसमें से मार दिया क्या? भाई भाई मेरा नोवेलेट जोंगली की शील्ड के थ्रू मर गया।
व्हाट द फक।
हाँ?
चलो
मैं मरने वाला हूँ, वापस मरूंगा। भाई
न्यूलैंड
मेरे को
तूने
भी
मैक्स नहीं
क्रायो
किया?
नहीं है। नहीं, अरे यार वो नहीं है, मेरे पे एक भी क्रायो नहीं है।
अरे
और तुम्हें इन चेस बोर्ड वालों को हराने के लिए टीम में क्रायो चाहिए होता है ना, ये मुझे पता नहीं था।
ये तो रहेगा तेरे पास, काया तो रहेगा।
अरे पर अब बीच फाइट में चेंज कैसे करूं टीम?
अरे भाई नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट पैच में मूवी का आएगा, देखते हैं। उस औरत के लिए मैंने निछावर किया 1 महीना, अगर अब भी नहीं निकली तो साली को डाइवोर्स दे दूंगा।
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
तुम्हें एक चीज बताता हूँ, रेडन निकला होती है ऐसी कैरेक्टर है इस पूरे गेम में जिसपे मैंने 4 बार अलग अलग समन करा और आज तक मुझे रेडन नहीं मिल गया।
भाई दुख दर्द पीड़ा ये क्या गेम देता है ना, गुस्सा आता है। ये कैरेक्टर नहीं मिलेगा, वो कैरेक्टर नहीं मिलेगा।
या तो रेडन के टाइम आने से पहले कोई अगले बार में कोई अच्छा यूनिट आने वाला होता है, या फिर रेडन किसी अच्छे यूनिट के बाद आई होती है जिसमें मैं कर चुका होता हूँ समय।
वैसे पीटी मेरी क्या बनी पड़ी है?
चलो मैं तुम्हें बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट बताता हूँ।
बताइए।
मेरे मावी के सारे लेवल अभी लेवल 4 और 5 है, बस मैंने अभी तक उनको लेवल अप नहीं करा। एम फॉर न्यू बुलेट 2 लेवल 10, 1 लेवल 4 बस।
मेरी पीटी 38 की अभी पड़ी हुई है।
मैंने गेम खेला ही नहीं है भाई बहुत टाइम से, मन ही नहीं कर रहा खोलने का।
बात तो है, लेकिन मॉन्स्टर का जो अभी अपडेट आया वो
मैं
खेलने
बस
लगा।
मॉन्स्टर की वजह से खेल रहा हूँ, मैं भी मॉन्स्टर की वजह से खेल रहा हूँ, मैं नहीं आता था खेलने आर्कन बस से पहले।
भाई ये नेटलैंड को बहुत बहुत लंबा खींच रहा है।
सारे रीजन बहुत लंबा होते हैं पर वो यूजुअली 5.4 में खत्म होते हैं, नेटलैंड 5.3 में खत्म हो, मतलब 0.4 में खत्म होता है। नेटलैंड 0.53 में खत्म हो गया ना, प्लस कोई एक्स्ट्रा कंटेंट नहीं आ रहा था, तुम्हें लग रहा है कि बहुत लंबा चला गया।
वही तो बात है। और ये लोग साले मैप का रीजन ढंग से खोल ही नहीं है। कोई
तो मैं तो स्नेच नाया के लिए रुका हूँ।
देखते हैं क्या होता है। और मैं ऐसा आर्कन क्वेस्ट में हूँ जहाँ पे साला मैं कदम भी नहीं रखना चाहता।
कौन सा?
जानता ये सुमेरु। खत्म हो गया क्या? हैं? जो इवेंट अभी कर रहा खत्म हो गया? लाइक क्वेस्ट
नहीं,
अच्छा यही है।
कट सीन करूंगा।
न्यूलेट और हार्ले को थोड़ा बहुत इम्प्रूव कर दिया बैठे बैठे। अब मेन फोकस रहेगा कि न्यूलेट और आर्ले को C1 तक करने के लिए जब बैनर आएगा।
Maybe you're not used to the place at the
अलग घर बनाना ये बनाना भाई साहब।
If you ever have any
अरे इधर ही होता है ना इसमें, ये कहाँ पे रहता है रखा हुआ अपना, क्या बोलते हैं,
क्या
75 का एलिग्राम किस में रखता है, कौन सा इसमें रहता है, भूल गया भाई, इतने टाइम से नहीं गया था, मुझे नहीं याद है। मेरे पे भी 75 यूजर है भी, एक तो होना चाहिए भी, एक भी नहीं है। कल रिवीजन स्टफ है भाई, कल होगा असली दंगा तो।
क्या DBL में?
हाँ भाई, मेरे पे 20,000 सीसी पड़ी हुई है, गांड तोड़ सेविंग कर रहा हूँ, पहली बार हुआ है मेरे को 20,000 सीसी है पिछले 5 साल में, गेम के पिछले
Water
7
comes in
साल में।
many flavors to the
इंसान का पीसी
discerning.
तो
नॉर्मली
खराब हो
बंदा,
गया।
क्यों क्या हुआ?
जानता है ना, दिल्ली का पानी हवा करोजन हो गया उसके पावर सप्लाई में और रस्ट हो गई और चल नहीं रहा अब।
नहीं मतलब मैं उसके बीसी में इतना ऑनलाइन नहीं रहता।
नहीं VC में भी उसने नहीं बोला है, इंस्टा पे मेरी बात होती है तो वहाँ पे अब इतना
अरे
लंबा
बाय द वे
ये
तुमने ये देखा क्या कहते हैं कि सब मतलब इसमें क्या बोलते हैं अपना फवोनियस फवोनियस में सब कुछ बन गया कि बारबाडोस मतलब ये वेंटी बारबाडोस है।
हाँ हाँ माँ की दिमाग घूम गया था मेरा तो वो इवेंट करने में।
भाई नया कैरेक्टर क्या एलिमेंट का है?
सब बोल रहे हैं एनिमो है, कुछ बोल रहे हैं डेंड्रो, कंफर्म ही नहीं
मुझे
है।
हाइड्रो लग रहा है।
ना यार हाइड्रो नहीं है। हाइड्रो का हर एक हाइड्रो में तू देखेगा ना, साला ब्लू कलर का हिंट तो है सारे हाइड्रो में। ओरोरॉन डबल एलिमेंट है ना?
नहीं और सिंगल एलिमेंट है।
मेरे को इतने दिन से वो डबल एलिमेंट लग रहा था।
ओरोरॉन है कौन? मैं भूल भी गया।
हैं मालिक तेरे पास वो पड़ा
नहीं
है?
ये सिंगल ही तो है, इलेक्ट्रो ही तो है ये।
अभी नई नई जो फालतू की आई थी
भाई
मिजुमे को।
डरियन की नई बॉडी देखी?
किसकी?
डोरियन की नई बॉडी देखी तो बनी है स्टार्ट इन फर्स्ट में।
ना भाई अगर नाइटलैंड का तू पहले से खेला तो तेरे को उतना आइडिया रहेगा। मैं स्टार्टिंग जब चालू किया तो मैं उतना ध्यान नहीं दिया ना, बात ये है।
यार स्कर्क आ रही है 5.7 में और वो 6.7 में या 5.7 चल रहा है मतलब भूल ही गया। 5.7 नहीं है, 10.6 है तो स्कर्क अगर अगले पैच में आ रही है इसका मतलब ये है कि अ, मतलब भाई वो करना पड़ेगा, क्या बोलते हैं।
एक बात बता रहा हूँ, कोई भी मस्त कैरेक्टर आता है
6.2
उसके अलग अगले बैनर में उसका सपोर्टिव कैरेक्टर आता है, इतना पक्का।
अरे नहीं नहीं मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ ना क्योंकि स्कर्क मुझे इस तरह निकालना 6.2 में वो आएगा, आर्थन आएगा,
वो तो पता है।
स्नेजन आएगा और वो क्रायो रहेगा। तो मुझे वो भी निकालना। अब या तो मैं उसे निकाल लूँ या फिर मैं
एक तो इसका वेपन भी बिल्ड कर लिया अपनी।
इसका मूवी का या आईडी का।
अरे जिलोनिन का आले और न्यूवी का कैसे करेगा भाई? वो सब तो पुल से ही निकलेगा।
नहीं नहीं मतलब मेरा कहने का मतलब लेवल अप बिल्ड।
उन लोग को तो लेवल 90 ला दिया कैरेक्टर लेवल, बाद में दोनों का क्या किया, सीडी और सीआर देखा कम था तो आर्टिफैक्ट्स भी फार्मिंग की है बीच में। एक दो ही बड़ा मस्त निकले जिसमें आर्ले को भी अच्छा खासा सीडी मिल गया।
मेरे मावी का ही ठीक है पता है।
रहने दे भाई, उसने मेरे छाती में जो छुरा भोंका है ना।
नहीं पता मुझे क्या दिक्कत आ रही है, मुझे आर्टिफैक्ट सही नहीं मिले हम अभी तो के लिए। पुराने वाले हैं तो ऐसे कि भाई अगर पड़ जाए तो गांडी फाड़ देंगे, वरना नहीं पड़े तो इतने घटिया है, उसकी कोई लिमिट नहीं है। तो खत्म। भाई मैं अभी तक 56 पे कैसे अटका हुआ हूँ? कितना और एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए मुझे? कहाँ कहाँ अपनी मरवा लूँ मैं? खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा बहन चो। तुम कितने पे आ गए बहन? तो तुम्हारा हो गया होगा। तुम
ना भाई
52 पे आ गए, मैं 56 पे अटका हुआ। क्या चल रहा है ये?
भाई 52 तो भाई समझ ले रोते रोते ही हुआ है।
तो हो तो गया यार एटलीस्ट।
हम्म।
नॉर्वे तो अच्छा है तो चलिए।
साला एबिस लड़ने लायक कैरेक्टर अभी मेरे पास पूरा नहीं हुआ।
हो गया वो। हम कौन सी यूनिट को अपडेट करना है? मुझे अपनी मूवी को अभी अपग्रेड करना है, तो ये करूँगा। मूवी का भी रह है। मेरी मूवी का 177 है यार। मूवी 867। ये ला नहीं है जो 6 10 10 है वैसे। मुझे सारी उम्र डिलीट करनी पड़ेगी।
लेवल 9 वाली एबिस तो आराम से कर लेंगे।
स्किप बटन कहाँ है? स्किप बटन अभी तक मिला ही नहीं हम लोगों को।
नहीं अभी नहीं आएगा। पूरा आर्टिफैक्ट निकाली मूवी का फिर। मैंने ये वाला हिस्सा अभी तक एक्सप्लोर नहीं करा है, नेटलैंड का जो नया वाला खुला है पूरा। क्यों मालिक?
हाँ मतलब बस वेव पॉइंट सारे वो कर दिए हैं ओपन पर।
सॉरी।
एक्सप्लोरेशन बिल्कुल ना क्या बराबर है इसमें। अभी दिला लो कितना एक्सप्लोरेशन है इसमें। इस नए वाले क्वेश्चन में कितने प्रीमोज मिल रहे हैं?
इसमें ज्यादा नहीं मिल रहा है, 20 20 10 10 करके।
क्या ये वर्ल्डिंग वार्ड्स जो है जो तुम अभी कर रहे थे वो नेटलाइन वाला है?
वो तो पूरा खत्म होने के बाद मिलेगा भाई।
कितना?
वो वहाँ पे लिखा भी नहीं है ना बैनर पे।
और वेपन भी है इसमें?
हाँ।
ओ भाई, अबे भाई ये तो उसके लिए अच्छा है, ये ईरान के लिए अच्छा है। एचपी वो है ये करना पड़ेगा मुझे, ये मुझे चाहिए। मेरे नए वाले लैंड को पता कितना एक्सप्लोरेशन भगवान 5%।
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ नहीं इसमें एक्सप्लोर नहीं करा।
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
अब हार्ले भी देख आराम से मार ले रहा है बिस्मिल लेके.
Let the mighty be humble.
I'm going in! Wind, hear me.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided.
एक अच्छा यार उसका पीस दे दो. यार तो नहीं चाहिए था पर एम मिल गया मुझे. HP और डिफेंस.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Overruled.
Oh, so sorry.
Laid bare. Bring it. Let the magic veins boil. This is where
Done.
Bow your head.
सब में भाई ये नहीं बदलनी है. भाई पायरो डैमेज गॉबलेट मिल गया EM के साथ और ये भी छोड़ा.
Settle down.
पर सेम सेट नहीं है यार. खराब ना कर दिए मेरे उसको. सेट गलत है. क्या यूज कर रहा हूँ मैं. EM खरीदा हूँ.
teamwork is dreamwork.
क्रिट डैमेज मिल गया. अरे भाई क्रिट डैमेज रोल कर गया. प्लीज 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 EM बोले HP EM दे दे भाई. एक EM रोल ना सही भाई. ओ माय गॉड ब्रो. क्रैक पीस बनेगा अगर बन गया तो.
ओ भाई चेंबर 3.
भाई अरे भाई ये बढ़िया पीस मिल गया रे. भगवान भाई 46% पायरो बोनस के साथ 37% एलिमेंट्री मास्टरी है ना. 500 HP और 20.2% क्रिट डैमेज.
क्या पीस है वे.
पर मैं जो करंटली पीस यूज कर रहा हूँ उसका सुना. सेम पायरो डैमेज मतलब सेम पायरो डैमेज बोनस 7% क्रिट रेट 9% HP 13.2% क्रिट डैमेज. इस वाले में क्रिट रेट ही है. पर इसमें EM है. इसमें EM नहीं है. मुझे एक नया फ्लावर चाहिए इसका।
Bow your head.
Let's light it up!
The tides beckon. Silence! Ah! Bow your head. Be sanctified.
I'm going in!
Silence!
Go as well!
Bow your head.
भाई साहब फ्लोट 10 आ गया ना भाई, आज नहीं फ्लोट 10। दो सुप्रीमो मिल गए मुफ्त में।
हमारे शुरू में याद दिला, मुझे अपना दोनों ही करना है। मैंने ना तो अपना बिस करा है, ना ही इमेजिनेरियम थिएटर में करा। दोनों लगा।
थिएटर तो तू तेरा अभी हो जाएगा जो तू कर रहा है।
थिएटर में तो प्योर नोवेलेट भी है।
मैं क्या करना।
लास्ट टाइम मेरे 28 स्टार आए थे। वो पायरो बोनस को डैमेज पायरो गेम स्किल में पायरो डैमेज बोनस।
अभी मैं इसमें कुछ पुल करूँ कि नहीं, लाइक इस बैनर पे
तो कुछ नहीं पता
नाविया है। नाविया लाइक सपोर्ट है कि वो
डीपीएस
डीपीएस है।
वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पावरफुल डीपीएस ना ये भी।
वो तो पता है।
सही तरीके से यूज करा जाए तो हर चीज शॉर्ट हो सकती है।
It's over.
लेकिन नाइटलैंड का अभी जो करंट तूने आर्कॉन किया है कि नहीं, नाइटलैंड वाला
नेटलाइन में भी कौन सा आर्कॉन आया?
एक माउंट वो वाला है, वॉल्केनो वाला।
नहीं
मैं ये कहाँ फंस गया। चलो बंद करते हैं आज के लिए।